Hi folks, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. We've got some kills, we've got some dead people, and over the past couple of episodes we have been investigating the deaths of not only Angie, but also Tenko. Angie was killed, it seems, within her lab, and not long after that, during an attempt to conduct a seance in order to speak with Angie's dearly departed soul, we unfortunately also lost Tenko under mysterious circumstances. Last time we spent the entire episode investigating the site of Tenko's murder, which is a empty, creepy room on this floor with floorboards that cover a crawl space below. And we sort of went through the process of the seance that we had observed, and also all of the sort of artifacts that scattered the room that might hint at how she was killed. That being said, we're not even sure that Tenko's death matters, ? Because according to Monokuma, the trial we're about to go into is only for the murder of Angie. If Tenko's murderer is the same person, then cool. But if they're not, they are not involved. This is not their problem.
Yep. And like we said last time, they get to get away with murder, but they don't get any of the benefits of getting away with murder in the killing game. They basically killed outside of the killing game.
Yep, with no benefit but no cost, other than the fact that they killed somebody. Anyway, after investigating with Maki and seeing Kokichi injure himself horribly and get a concussion, we are out of time. We've run out of time, so we are on our way to the trial ground to begin the class trial.
I actually just had a thought before we go in there. I'm going to see if it will let me go into the left room real quick. It probably won't. No, yeah, exactly. So I also don't think I need to walk down the stairs. I was going to sit here and wait, but it's literally a black screen.
Yeah. So do we want to teleport, or are we going to...
Can I walk down? Oh,
yeah.
There it goes. Okay. Yeah, that was... I couldn't see anything.
Okay.
Like, am I walking? Okay. Yeah, we should just teleport to the trial
If we can, it's probably best to just teleport.
Let me see if it'll let us. Sometimes it doesn't let you, although it looks like it might.
Yeah, you can teleport. There you go.
Yep. Oh, if I can get my cursor over there.
No, those aren't.
This
there
one.
You go.
There. Yeah, I know. It's easier just 100%. To scroll through them.
Yes, no, it makes sense.
Okay.
All right, let's do this thing.
It ran so fast.
He's excited. He's ready to go.
I'm not. Is everybody here? Are we missing anybody? I don't think so. It's just people are dying, and like we've just lost a lot.
The herd has been thinned. I agree.
Yeah, I know that every time you get in the elevator, it's just like the number of people going down is just so tragic.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah. It would appear we it would
doing great.
Great. It would appear we all have gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Exactly.
Literally what I just said. Yep.
Oh.
Less friends mean it much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta.
Yeah. Gonta do his best to help.
And Tsumugi's gonna be like, Gonta, he was making fun of you. Oh. I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault.
You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
Holy shit.
Devastating.
Kyo out here with the burns. Atua, please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua.
Kibo's like, I don't believe in God
Yeah, I
anymore.
no longer believe in God. Considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
I guess he's like, well,
if
Angie was the
Atua
channel.
let his prophet die, then what does that mean for the rest of us?
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience.
What?
Hearing voices, I mean.
What?
You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Hey, though, that's something. That was something. There's something there. But nobody likes Kibo.
But nobody
So-
likes Kibo.
No one's gonna listen to Kibo. So, yeah, truly, I think Kibo and Tsumugi are gonna pop the fuck off at some point. Like, that's my theory.
That is fair.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating. That's exactly it.
No, he didn't.
Sorry, Penny keeps trying to go under our legs like little bridges.
I know, she's
like,
also bopping my hand with her nose, her wet nose.
What does she want?
I don't know. She's been outside like so many times today, so I have no idea what she wants.
She just came up and looked like directly at me and then stuck her. I've got my
I think
legs
she
up.
wants to go outside, but she just came back inside. So like, I think she's back.
Penny, what is it?
What do I-
Oh,
You're
my
so
goodness.
Cute,
That's so cute.
baby.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's okay, baby.
I mean, if she needs to go out, we can let her out real quick. I know we just started, but
is that what you want?
we'll be.
You want to taunt the puppy? What do you want?
We're gonna figure out what the dog wants. We'll be right back.
That told us nothing. That told us nothing at all.
She just was weird.
It's very cute.
It's very cute.
Very cute.
I'll flash some pictures up on screen here of just
Dog.
how so cute.
Dog.
She's being so cute.
Yes.
But she didn't need to go outside. She just wanted attention.
I guess.
So, which is
Results unclear. Requires further testing.
so I guess for context, your dog doesn't usually ask for attention.
No, she doesn't ask for anything.
Ever.
Which is why this is very odd.
This is why. Yeah, that's why we had to pause playing the game.
I know. For any other animal, like, we wouldn't be like, oh
Whatever.
my god,
Yeah.
you're paying attention to us. Something must be wrong. But that's Penny for you.
She just wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
All right. So apologies
Anyway.
for the dog interrupt, but also sorry, not sorry. You got to see pictures of the dog.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something.
What should I say?
Okay. All right, let's talk to everybody before we go down. This is the vibes going into this one are weird. I don't
Yeah.
know. There's a lot of everyone is so like shaken up from
Because
this.
there already
in a lot of
was a
ways.
schism between a bunch of these people, and then there was a murder, and then there was another murder, and then, it's just like,
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now like we're going to come out of this with a blackened and potentially a murderer just hanging with the group.
yeah,
for
and the
rest of
group's
time.
already getting pretty small, so it's just tense.
Yeah. Why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why.
I see he's still more interested in that than the case.
I mean, that actually might come into play. I mean, I think it's probably going to come into play because he's going to realize that the spirit medium died before the seance could be completed, potentially. I guess we'll see. It's going to depend on all the timing.
damn.
This trial's going to be rough, since I couldn't do any investigating.
That's fair.
Yep. Kokichi? I respected Angie and Tenko so much since the moment we met.
Shut up!
Shut up! Nothing's gonna be solved by crying about it. That's the wrong response. He's being an asshole.
All right already.
Besides, that was a lie, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yep, you guys have me figured out already, so there's no point in keeping up the act.
Kokichi never changes. Just like war.
War never changes.
No matter what situation he's in. Except for Metal Gear where it does.
Yeah. Try using your brain so I don't have to. My golden brain cells are a gift to the entire world. Okay, she's there.
You already said that. Kibo.
Kibo, do you have anything new to say?
Please wait.
It's true, though I do not know if it can be attributed to God per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do.
That is something. That is something.
It's highlighted in yellow.
It's highlighted in yellow.
I can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
I wonder if there is somebody. I mean, okay, this could be a bunch of different things. It could be like your creator. It could be someone who has like tapped into Kibo and is giving him instructions. It could be actually Kibo's inner voice, and he's developed enough like sapience and self-awareness that he's got an inner voice now and he never did before. You're a real boy, Kibo. So.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to. I've been trying to say that this whole time.
So
just because I'm incredibly low tech doesn't mean I'm not a person.
Oh, Kibo.
On your knees.
Shut up. Why the fuck is a robot talking about God anyway? It's unseemly.
You're so dumb.
That inner voice is probably just a radio or something, like in taxis and stuff.
That is not funny.
It is unwise of me to confide in you all.
It's actually just a police scanner that he just keeps picking up on, and he's hearing all these voices.
He wouldn't be the first person.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Kibo.
I was trying to share something personal about myself.
Yes.
Going to do his best to help.
Thank you, Gonta.
The end.
Himiko's probably gonna be quiet as well. Yeah. Yep. Sumugi? What are your thoughts? So in the end, the culprit really was... No, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts. Huh? What are you talking about? You got something to say?
She got a theory.
Sumugi, you have a theory. We need to talk about this.
Ottawa and ghosts don't matter right now. The culprit is among us.
Literally every single time, it never is not funny.
Yeah.
Like, it is always funny.
Ugh.
Like, oh my god. Sorry. I'm also just thinking about Sumugi and Sumugi's apparent.
I mean, let's see what she opens the trial with.
Yeah. All right.
That sounds like a trial opener to me.
That does sound like a trial opener. All right, let's go in.
Ramble, 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 ramble.
Ramble, 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 ramble. All right.
Buff Monokuma.
Yes. Even the little like Speedo loincloth is black and white. I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, of course. Naturally.
And this excellent cutscene. All right.
As usual, we walked towards the elevator in silence.
Okay.
As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard,
Whoa, the long animation.
we descended.
Oof.
Perhaps before there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell, faster and faster, downward into the black.
We're like, we're not fucking around this time. We just get them down there.
Yep.
Yeah.
The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now.
Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Monodom sad.
As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth,
Now then.
let's hurry up and get this started.
Extreme.
At last, the The class trial will begin! I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content!
Here we go.
The third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. And then Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master.
It's really sad that Tenko... I'm sorry. I realize that we've kind of been blowing through this and not taking a moment to really appreciate how so fucking unfortunate it is that Tenko died. But goddamn, like, it is it's really sad. And like, I know that they were throwing a lot of death flags around for her, but just like the growth and like development that she was having here and the relationships that we were like fostering with her and just I really was enjoying how she was written. Like, yeah, she's grating to start with, like with her whole degenerate male thing, which is really just like, I don't know. We didn't hang out with her, so I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't get any backstory.
We didn't get any info on like what the deal is with any of that, but like she was good. She was good.
Yeah. I think fairly unambiguously, which is rare for this group.
And it's like, why?
This group has a lot of shadows, but she kind of seems to not have, unless
there was something else.
I will bring up just something that we have not brought up. It is possible, perhaps not likely, but possible, that she killed Angie.
That is entirely possible. Yeah. We did not bring that up yet. And I guess if that means, what does that mean?
Then
if she killed Angie and the Blackened is then killed, does that mean that the next person who killed Tenko is a Blackened? Or does that person then get off scot-free because then Tenko, the Blackened, has been
I think that complicates it further.
Yeah.
That would require a ruling from Monokuma.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, because I mean, we have dealt with similar-ish things with previous trials.
Yeah.
But that'd be interesting. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, for some reason I thought we had brought that up before, but we have not.
We have not.
Good point. I don't know if you read this line or not.
She hated men, and I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. Oof. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person?
Yeah, because we know that, sorry, now that you mentioned that about Tenko, like, we know that she was really, like, she did not approve, like, she was not on board with the student council or with Angie.
And the reason I brought it up is just because I anticipate that's what Tsumugi might bring up, because Tsumugi was throwing a lot of shade her direction until she died.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, that is true. Yep.
Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth.
Okay, here we go.
And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial.
Truth and lies.
That's my thing.
He lies to bring out the truth. Yeah. Yes, I would like to save. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Get me out. Okay. Yay. Okay. Let's check our... It is interesting. It's showing both of the deaths here.
Well, there have been two deaths.
There have been two deaths, yeah. Let me check my skills.
And frankly, until we prove that they are not connected, we have to have both.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I have 43 slots I can fill now.
Yeah, but only 6 tokens to spend, right?
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Well then what was I on over here? I was on Attentive Influence. Increases the maximum influence a little. Effective during all parts of the class trial, can't be combined with Envious Influence. But I don't have Envious Influence on, so that might be useful to have. high tension. Tension will increase at a faster rate, effective during the armament. I'm just gonna like poke my head in for these. Removes time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece. I might want that for the mind mine. I'm suddenly remembering the mind mine.
Yep, I'm having very vivid flashbacks right now.
Oh no. Gina, I might have to ask you to leave the room a couple times during the class trial.
Just tell me what you need. I'm here for you.
Or just like close your eyes.
I'm here for you.
Look at your
I will do
phone.
whatever it is that you need me to do.
Oh my god. The power of life makes it easier to push the opponent back during blade lock. Oh, wait. That's good too. All of these are good. Clear mind increases the amount of letter cubes that can be acquired at once, effective during the psyche taxi. I don't care about that. Just a peek. The entire screen will light up more frequently, effective during Heyman's Gambit 3.0. Also fun, but I don't feel like I struggle with Heyman's Gambit 3.0 so far.
Other than just figuring out what they're asking.
Yeah, that
Ropeway was the problem, not the game.
Ropeway?
Yeah.
God damn. The keyword in the first speaker's argument will be shown from the start. Okay, and then Librarian's Grit instantly silences loud voices. Don't I have something like that? Or did I not? Actually, I want that. I talked about getting it before. St. Miko's ability silences all conversations except those the reticle is on. These are both good. Wait, these are both good. I'm gonna get this one. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And we're gonna set it.
All right.
I don't think there's anything that costs 2 in here.
No, I think we're out.
Oh wait. Oh, it's upshift and downshift, but I can only use one at a time.
Yeah, you don't want.
Okay.
Both would return you to normal.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that. Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. Yes. Class trial in session.
Mm-hmm.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Part of me wants to interrupt this, but sometimes things get interrupted naturally whenever Monokuma does like this summary, so I'm gonna let it play out.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments
Interrupt
for who
as
the
in
culprit
skip?
is, and vote for who done it.
Sometimes like a unique scene will happen during
Okay,
his,
sorry.
like,
It just
explanation.
the wording confused me. That's
Sorry.
all. That's fine.
Vote correctly.
Well, maybe
and
I'll just do
I'll
this.
punish everyone besides.
Okay,
the
never
also
mind. I'm just gonna let go.
Refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for
Yeah,
someone.
we already did.
Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Okay.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it?
Ooh.
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be 2 killers.
I guess if anyone's gonna pop off, it's probably gonna be Himiko.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very tightly coiled spring. I'd say.
And everything was about like show your emotions. It's okay to your emotion. That's what Tenko was trying to work with her on. Yeah, and
Well, and it's also, I mean, again, first she finally uses her talent to try to bring happiness and smiles to everybody, only for somebody to die in the middle of her. I'm gonna call it a trick. She would get mad at me for that.
Yes.
Her magic.
Yeah.
Okay. 1. Then she commits herself entirely to a cult leader who is there to try to like bring her comfort and kindness. She completely buys in.
Yep.
Rejects somebody who's been trying to reach out to her and with an olive branch of friendship. Then the cult leader dies. Then the friend, it's just like it's every possible support that she's had, whether or not those are positive supports, has now fallen, including her magic. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, everything that she's like built herself around or has been like working towards or whatever. Everything around her like has just crumbled.
Yes.
So, yeah. Oh.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
What?
What do you mean?
Were you doing a bit?
She was doing a ghost.
I understand she's doing a ghost. Oh, so she's suggesting that
yeah.
I see what she's going to suggest. So she's probably going to suggest that it was the person who we summoned with the Necronomicon maybe did a murder. Is that where she's going with this?
We'll see.
Yeah.
The transfer student.
Yeah.
Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here.
Okay, right the fuck
Yeah, I
into
think
it.
we already talked about this earlier.
Yeah, I believe we did. Monokuma File 3, forehead injury, effigies hung upside down.
Probably
Never
gonna be
gonna
the
committed by
Necronomicon.
Sorry. Monokuma File 3, the victim is Angie. Victim's body was discovered in lab. 2 a.m. Fatal stab wound in the... All right, torso, not the...
We discussed this explicitly, but it was a little bit ago. The fact that we have the Necronomicon means that the it wasn't completed.
Right. Oh,
because
so
you're supposed to burn the Necronomicon at the end of the ritual.
Right, so that's probably going to be the
Yeah.
the clue.
The ashes are only good for one use. So
yeah, the ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely, but we have the Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
The recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No!
Jeez.
So, ritual did work?
I gotta remember. Okay, there.
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Sorry.
back.
Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami.
Please, stop it!
This isn't about believing in reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. Were all those statements correct?
This crime was committed by the recently deceased.
There's got to be something about
They came back to life and
Doing
killed 2 of our classmates.
the ritual.
I mean, there's only one
So,
yellow text. Yeah, it has to be this one.
Did I not get
No,
it?
you hit the big old
Who was
noise.
resurrected, I wonder?
Okay, that's fine.
I guess there's 2, but
Yeah.
there's
I don't think it's that one. Oh my god, they're so loud.
This crime was
Oh. Okay, there's gonna be a second one.
And oh yeah, this
What are
big
you
one.
doing? Yeah. Okay, you got it.
Before the third one came in.
Well done.
Woo, thread the needle there.
You did.
It was so big, I
think
didn't even
Angie's
notice it the
rituals-
first time. You're like, no, you hit the text. I'm like,
What text?
oh, what are you talking about? The text is taking
It
up
was
the
a
whole
very big
screen.
noise, I agree.
According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Yep.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
Yes, she made the effigies, but she didn't get far enough to do the rest of the ritual.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
That's a good assessment.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand.
Yeah?
Sure, Everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
Monokuma, are you saying that it would have worked?
Who could say?
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
So you're saying, Monokuma, that could have just happened, but
yeah, I mean, it's a weird one because since we didn't activate the motive, it's kind of like a.
That's true. Everyone died before the motive was even used.
It was a neutralized motive simply because it. Now it would have been interesting if instead of doing a seance, they tried to resurrect Angie, but they didn't do that.
Yeah, well, because they thought Angie had done the resurrection, they didn't realize that.
Yeah, they weren't thinking. They
weren't thinking.
Yeah,
it's true.
Well, also, no, it's not their fault. Angie was the only one who had ever held the Necronomicon until we got it.
That's a good point.
Which means nobody knew the actual ritual until we read it.
Yeah, nobody knew until we brought up the evidence just now that, hey, by the way...
by the time we read it, everybody had already gone to do the seance. So it's actually not that odd.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. But I kept saying, like, all of the evidence showing that, like, the dead could be revived / maybe this is a simulation have been, like, neutralized. But now Monokuma's coming out and saying that, hey, it would have worked. Which makes me think...
But do we think that's the truth?
I don't know. Monokuma does like to lie, sort of. But I mean, when it comes
yes
to
and no,
when it comes to rules, not really.
Not usually in this situation, unless it's deliberately to fluster Kaito.
Yeah. So this
interesting.
This is interesting. I'm thinking simulation Boogaloo Part 2 Boogaloo potentially. I'm still standing by my previous theory that I proposed like many episodes ago that like this is the get away from the ultimate hunt simulation, and the ultimate hunt has caught us because Monokuma's involved with it in some way. I don't know. I'm not sure.
The only thing I'll bring up is that is exactly the plot of Danganronpa 2.
I know.
What you're describing is the plot of Danganronpa 2.
But what if it's that, but with more twists?
Absolutely. To be clear, I'm not saying that as a neutralizer, but I'm saying that because it needs to be said.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things in here that are nods to Danganronpa 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Let's keep going.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Monotaro is gonna get killed this one. Like,
well done, Monotaro.
100% Monotaro, you're getting got this one. Look. Speaking of another robot that's gonna snap, this one.
Oh, so resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
I like that the text box is like shivering.
Whoa.
Oh.
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
I love how Angie doesn't get an X. Sorry.
Who did it?
What did
Angie doesn't get an X, but she has a halo and wings.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I'll just pay attention.
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Okay, yeah, see, I thought that we were gonna be bringing up Kyo.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Whoa, we're just going back in.
Non-stop debate.
It is a non-stop debate.
I know, we're in it.
Art Lab's front door, Art Lab's back door, Kokichi's lockpicking. Fuck. What was the last one?
I don't know. You need to tab through to.
Yeah.
Tana to kill Angie. And
Samugi's
it was
account.
found in Kyo's.
What is Samugi's account? Angie had locked herself in the Ultimate Artist Lab since yesterday working on the ritual. She would not unlock the door unless someone from the student council asked her to. Student council members were gone to Kiba, Himiko, Tenko, and Samugi. Okay. Okay.
Research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm.
Worm
Classroom
animation.
broke in and murdered the fuck out of Angie.
I think broken might be it.
I'm a fucking genius.
But I'm not.
Is Korekio really the culprit? Does that story fit the facts of this case?
I mean, there's a bunch of like. I'm just thinking about what are they wanting
Can
us
we
to...
snatch and shoot? Or has that not been introduced in this game?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember. It's been a minute.
I feel like we haven't used that, so
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I don't know.
I could try. There is an agree that we can do.
Yeah,
in
there
here.
is an agree. I was just curious. Yeah. We should think about it from the beginning.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
We're talking about the katana.
And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
That is true.
Yeah.
Which
I don't
makes
think
you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
I mean, yeah.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Did
I mean,
not
that's probably
care.
a lie,
Just
but none
admit
of our
it, you
evidence goes
shit-eating
against
worm.
that.
Yeah.
Went to the classroom, broke in.
Let me check the art lab front and back door just to see if there's something about them that is applicable. The front door has a cylindrical lock. Monodam swallowed the key, so it can only be locked and unlocked from inside the lab. Before Angie's body was found, the door was locked, but Kokichi opened it by picking the lock. And then I know Art Lab's back door is the other one. Has a sliding lock. When Angie's body was found, the sliding lock was locked from the inside. The handle of the sliding lock moves at the slightest touch. Something gold and shiny was on the handle. That was the gold from the katana. And then we had lock picking.
You passed it. It was back up there.
Kokichi's lock picking. Here it is. Kokichi can lock and unlock the front door with the Ultimate Artist Lab with his lock picking skills.
I mean, it's probably that on Broken.
Yeah, that it would only have to be Kokichi that did it.
I mean,
to break
the problem
in?
is there's two different answers here, which
Yeah.
is broke in could have been a student council member or could be Kokichi
Lockpicking.
lockpicking. I don't know. Or we're thinking about it wrong.
Yeah, well, we're trying to refute the claim that it could have been Kyo. So I'm trying to think of like which of these pieces of evidence is like, you know, proving that it's not Kyo. And none of them really quite line up for that. I don't think... Here, let me go back. Broke
And murdered
in.
the fuck out of Angie.
I think...
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking genius.
I'll try Kokichi's lockpicking.
Yeah.
Because if she's saying he broke in, we'd have to say, no, he can't break in.
It would have to be a student council member or
lockpicking.
Yeah, let's try lockpicking and go from there.
Okay.
It's early yet.
Yeah.
The culprit used a katana. And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
Although it's interesting there's an agree.
But anyone
Could have taken
the katana, you see. So the rusty katana was the murder weapon. I did not care about
some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom.
No.
Not that one. Okay, so whether can
okay, so it's Samugi's account.
Okay. Angie still would have let him into her lab.
Which we know isn't true because it had to be student
Okay.
council. It's Samugi's account.
I kind of wish this was said
I
during
agree. Yes, 100%.
because that feels like it wants you to like mess up and shoot one of the wrong bullets.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna run through this. Yeah, okay. I
no.
should have read that out loud, but basically, yeah, Mia was like,
well, let's try it before we go to
culprit used a katana to
Let's
kill
confirm
Angie.
that that's what they're
Yeah.
asking.
and it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you But anyone could have taken the
This
katana,
one's
you see.
really weird because there's a bunch of things that seem wrong or right.
yes, I agree.
It was found in Kyo's research lab.
Just
It's
admit it,
true.
Shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom.
Okay, it's that
but
one.
it's
All
that.
right.
Okay.
I mean,
that one was funky.
That one was really funky because I feel like both of those pieces of evidence could have worked there.
Completely agreed.
Yeah.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
But I guess what that means is the Kokichi's lockpicking is going to apply to a different scenario.
Yeah.
Which
makes sense.
That totally makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, but I think what was throwing me off is her wording was broke in, which made me go, well, he can't break in. He doesn't know how to lockpick.
Yeah, it would have been like he would have been let in, and then we would have countered that with some. That whole one felt weird.
It was just worded weird.
Yeah,
yeah. But,
literally from tip to tail, that one was odd.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what Kyo says. Or
I
Kokichi.
had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
Gonta!
I'm sorry, Penny.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
Oh, baby.
Is she still? Oh, she's back.
Yeah, she put her whole head on my hand.
Oh.
She wants something. We're gonna figure it out in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Penny.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Sumugi, and Himiko.
Oh yeah, I see. She's got the angel wings and
little
halo. Wow.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
Okay,
Let's
Kokichi.
believe in them.
Come on. I believe in the Himiko that believes in me.
That's my thing.
But yeah, Kaito. Hey, still in my bit. Oh.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Sumugi, and Kibo.
Wow, Kyo's really like, okay, all right, that's cool. We'll just move on. Yeah.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
Oh,
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
Wow, jeez. Watch, I bet maybe Kibo did it. And then everyone's gonna be like, what? Kibo? Why?
The voices in my head told me to do it.
See, that might be a thing, though. I'm not even like... I was actually going to bring that up earlier. Like, he had voices in his head, which makes me think that maybe someone told him to do that.
They fill me with hope.
Yeah. Ugh.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Sumugi? Well...
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Jeez.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Oh boy. And also me.
And also me.
I'm not the culprit.
Not the culprit.
Oh, this is the loud one.
Yep.
Oh no. I gotta remember how to do this.
Mass panic debate. Start.
Art Lab's backdoor, Kokichi's lockpicking, Necronomicon, and Snoogie's oh, Jesus. Every time. Okay. We just gotta listen through.
Other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the student council.
Oh my god.
That's utterly impossible.
For last night.
A dead chick
Don't
can't
let
even
anyone help you.
Why?
Only student council
Mayhem.
members have access.
Only student council members
Okay,
have
that's
access.
it. And it's
I know
Kokichi's
robots too.
lockpicking.
Boring lines.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely
I
not me.
can't.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Jeez.
It's interesting seeing the loud ones automatically be countered.
Yeah.
by-
Yeah. It's almost, I don't want to say more distracting, but it is like, whoa.
Yeah. There were several suspicious statements, but one is obviously inconsistent.
Yeah.
I'll listen carefully, sort the statements in my head, and find the answer.
Okay. All right, we'll get back to that one. I do love that they are instantly silenced,
Yeah.
though, so I don't even have to deal with that shit.
Just get out of here.
Only student council members.
Phew!
There we go.
V-spot.
And I got the V spot. Hey.
No, that's wrong.
A V counter.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Yep.
Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock.
Yep.
Clack.
There. Open sesame. Yep.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Uh-huh. She's like, uh-huh. Great. This is gonna be a thing, huh? This is gonna be a whole thing.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins.
Uh-huh.
And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Kokichi?
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No, he's just a chaos agent. And even if he is the culprit, he's still a chaos agent. Like,
those don't negate each other.
Yeah.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
Yeah.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No. Definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
When you say it like that and pose like that, there's no fucking way anyone's gonna believe you. Shouldn't you believe me? You know, I'm confessing right now. Come on.
Yeah, but it could be the double bluff. It could be the,
Oh my god.
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking
It's
it?
kind of interestingly convenient and also problematic that half the cast doesn't know any of the clues from Angie's murder scene.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It's convenient and super frustrating because we have to pass them this information for the first time in the trial, which we knew was going to be a problem. We predicted this. We even said, we're like, oh, look at that. Half the group is not even participating and they're not going to know what the fuck's going on. Or whoever was involved, it's like whoever was involved in Angie's murder was conveniently oh, well, and can kind of peace out. So I don't know.
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
They locked it and then they walked out and closed the door.
No, we have a ton of evidence.
I know.
About this.
What different method? Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
I mean, it was the it was the back door, right? Because it had the gold on it from the
That's it.
Sword. Yeah. I was just joking because of how we were
back
saying
door.
close the door.
That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
Right, because they locked that one last, which is super weird because it's a sliding lock.
They just got tricky with it.
And it's where'd they get, how'd they get out? So,
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Ooh. I mean, unless did they use the katana? No, that doesn't make sense. What's he getting at? Tool, use it, okay. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
We're getting it out of the way early.
Can I like wanna, just wanna pause this for a second. Okay, A is to delete a piece. Show or hide the question, and then Y is to select an image. Okay, alright.
You got this.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay, hide the question.
Just don't try to pick off, like, solos until you have to.
That's fair. What is this?
That's the scythe.
The scythe. I don't think we want that.
Look, big old yellow block. There we go.
Big old yellow
Didn't
block.
help.
I'm trying not to panic. There's nothing over here. Oh wait, there's something over here.
Let's keep searching more of the board to see if we can find everything. It's the sword.
Okay, that's the sword. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and see what's over here. I mean, I could see that potentially. What the
Well,
hell?
it left gold on the handle.
Yeah, it
so.
left. But I was thinking that was from someone's hand, but maybe not. Maybe that is from the sword itself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the sheath. I'm gonna try the katana.
Okay.
Oh shit. All right, that's an individual one. Yeah, I know. That. And
Yeah.
I'll get rid of these guys. I know I gotta bonk that one. Whatever. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah. Yeah. You can probably shoot it.
I think I can shoot it. Yeah. Yeah. Did I do it?
I see it.
Yeah. Okay,
There you
so
go.
they're like, and they like closed it with it, I suppose.
The gold leaf katana
Literally
was
just-
stabbed into Kaede's effigy.
Thought of that literally just right now. How did they do that then? Because it's stabbed. What is the order here? That's what's kind of tripping me up. Like, what's the order of things? Like locking the room, stabbing with the katana to kill, and then stabbing the effigy? Like,
Well, no.
Where did we?
The room locking had to be the final thing.
But we found the sword in the effigy.
I understand that, but the reason the room locking had to be the final thing is because it locked with them on the outside.
Right, I understand that.
So-
Yeah, because
So then you work backwards from there.
the culprit needed to be out of the room.
Yeah.
To lock the door. But then where does that put that should put the katana outside?
Well, the katana
right?
was in the effigy when
When
we
we-
found
when
it.
we
so
found it.
It probably working backwards. Door lock, katana and effigy.
That still doesn't make any sense to me, because then that means that the culprit would be in the room in order to stab the effigy with the sword.
Yeah, they stabbed the effigy and then they left the room.
Out through where? If they locked the door, like that's the.
Let's
I guess,
keep going.
I
Let's
guess
keep
the
going.
idea is that.
Let's keep going.
Okay. I'm not making a connection here, so I'm gonna have to have it be done through the game.
That's why I'm like, let's keep moving.
Okay.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
That's okay. The order of operations in all of these things, in both of these murder cases, are super tripping me up.
What is lock height?
I mean, I guess is the effigy at lock height? I guess, could you stab through the door and the effigy? No, that doesn't make any sense. That's
Okay, then never
wrong.
mind. Let's keep going.
I don't know what you're getting at. Sorry.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it.
I was thinking that was from somebody's grimy fingies with gold leaf on their hand touching the thing. So, interesting.
The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
Okay.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
What are you referencing?
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana
Okay.
touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
Hey, thank you, Kokiji.
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself.
Okay.
It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
Yeah, that is weird that the effigies were hung up.
Mm-hmm.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
A different purpose. What could that have been? I've been speaking with confidence like I knew what was going on, but apparently I don't. The culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know what the reason behind each step of the setup was. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear.
Psyche taxi, okay.
And now it makes sense. We have to draw a multi-stage conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Fair enough.
Okay, how do I go fast? Like this. How do I shot web?
You got this, you got this, you got this.
Alright. I wish I could, like, go really fast.
A.
It's nothing but A's. Ah! This is why they're A's, because you go, as you're driving. You're driving off the road like me.
Oh, you missed an A.
I missed an A.
Catastrophic.
Maybe I do want there to be more A's in here. Oh, no.
Another missed A.
Another missed A. No. Not gonna miss that one. Okay, that's how you slow down, and I can get around
That's
cars.
your Tokyo Drift mechanic.
Yep, my Tokyo Drift mechanic. Where are my A's? Okay.
I see A's.
Here they are. I've discovered them.
What turned the handle of the sliding lock?
I guess the katana is what we decided on. Sorry.
Not to be bitter.
Thinking time.
Thinking time.
Jesus, okay. The katana's hilt, the effigy's hand. The effigy's hand? Huh?
Get in.
Yeah, okay. Katana's hilt, yes. All right. I got my girl.
We need more A's.
We need more A's.
And more bitches.
Next question. Letters and bitches.
That's what this game is.
Yeah. This is, as we said before, this is in Shuichi's mind.
Yeah, I judge him for this.
This is how he thinks.
But more to the point, I judge Kotaka for this.
Yeah. Ooh. Back-to-back A's. You didn't say the magic word.
Bing, bing.
At least there are no cars in this section. I just have to get over fast.
Yep. Just a teeny little slalom.
I need a little... No, one more A? Two more A's. Okay.
What was done to make the katana turn the lock?
What was done to make the katana turn the lock?
What thinking time?
I sure am thinking, because I don't know. What was done to make the katana turn... The katana stab... Sliding lock was tampered with. Stabbed into the effigy. Yeah. E.
Had to be.
It had to be.
Good.
Good. All right. Let's keep going.
We got one more lady to pick up.
One more lady. Oh, this is a long one. There's a lot of A's in this one.
Next question. Next question. Next question. Next question.
Remind me again. Is it the next question?
Oh, but here's 4 back to back. Bum, 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 bum.
Yes. Love it. Love it. Ah, I missed one! No! No!
An incomplete ah.
No! In front of this person. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
Thank you. I can play this game.
Yeah.
I can play this game.
Yeah.
I can play this game.
You've already gotten past Mind Mine?
I can't.
No. And this? How is the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock?
How is the effigy
Great
manipulated
question.
to make the katana affect the lock? How is the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? What are my options? Swinging it back and forth, swinging it back and forth? Oh, maybe yeah. No!
You murdered a woman.
Spinning it? I guess spinning. Oh, I see. You spin it around and then you can put it in there. Don't take that. Good. All right, we did it. I thought maybe if it was swinging back and forth, it could.
Yeah, but the katana was facing towards the middle.
Right.
So swinging it back and forth wouldn't have hit the...
That totally makes sense. So, okay, so then if the effigies are hung up... Okay, I am getting the picture now, I think. Okay, cool.
It connects!
Apparently it does. Shuichi.
Complete.
Your brain worked better than mine this time.
The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
So as I went, woo, it went, whoop, and it closed the lock. Yeah, and then it bonked it, and then it left a little bit of the gold on the hilt. Mm-hmm. I see. So they did. Okay. The order of operations is making more sense. They did the murder. They stab it into the effigy. They give the effigy a little tap so that it spins. They close the door.
I think more like they...
Oh, like got it ready.
Well, yeah, because they had to. It had to spin long enough for them to close the door and then hit it.
Yes. But basically, I'm just saying. Yes, I agree. That I see what their order of operations was now. Okay. I could not make that jump. I'm very grateful for the game assisting me in that.
Effigy spun?
Yep.
If you spun
that was me going. Sorry, that's what I was.
Yep. Exactly. So then they leave, and then they have the door lock.
Go,
and then as it lowers down, because it gets...
And the effigy would spin the other way.
Right, because you're spinning it up, so it kind of pulls it up a little bit, and then as it's like rotating and spinning down, it hits the lock. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And of course, the katana would spin with it.
That's kind of ingenious.
It's clever.
Yeah. The person knew that this had to be a locked room.
So the
puzzle.
culprit used the katana's counter spin
Yeah,
to push
they
the lock
also
into place?
seemed comfortable with chance because this is, I mean, this is
leaving a lot up to chance.
Yeah.
A little. Yeah. Cool.
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Locked from the inside.
Yes,
I
that's
like
how
that
Angie's
one. Yeah,
lab was locked. By using the effigy with the katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us.
Does that mean that the culprit hung up all of the effigies?
Probably, because they didn't need to be hung up for the
ritual. But if you hang all of them up, it does make it look like they were planned in some way.
It does.
Yeah.
It seems like it was a wasted effort given that we tackled this in the first 20 minutes of the trial, but yes.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, it's a lot of effort for something that we kind of debunked immediately. Yeah.
Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
It was very loose lock, I guess is what they're going to
The
say.
sliding lock was pretty loose.
Yeah.
A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until
that's
it
fair.
locked.
It's not that left to chance because they could just try the door.
Oh yeah, go back in, make sure.
if they tried the door and it opened, they're like, all right, let's try that again.
Let's go spin it back up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
In case they had to do it a couple times to lock the door.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony.
Yeah, just to disguise it.
That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have hit the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
Nah.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
Why'd you lie about it then?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Okay, I'll start right now.
Alright, so who's the asshole
She's like,
who
okay.
set up this locked room mystery?
I feel like Shuichi's not totally convinced by that entire exchange. He was quiet for a second. Usually
Yeah.
when Shuichi's quiet, I'm like, Shuichi has gears that are turning independently of me.
Yes, that
You
does
know?
seem to happen with him a bit.
So I'm just curious what he's thinking.
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Okay. You guys are doing a bit.
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Jesus, what these two?
Yeah, they make each other worse.
Oh my god.
Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
I guess I'm happy for you, Mew.
Oh.
What should we talk about now?
I'm going just like,
Okay. Where are we going next?
Dead ends all
We
abound.
must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
That's gonna come into play, right? The recording function is gonna be a thing.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
Me? A suspect? I never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Because it's a game.
Yeah, it's fun.
This makes it a much more entertaining, route.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Only us suspects are allowed to talk right now.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down!
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers, what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list?
Oh my god.
Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
Oh my god.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
He is really leading this.
Yeah.
But it's
He did last time
Kokichi.
too.
That's the thing. Like, yeah.
I'm not saying that's not something to note, but it is also his MO.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why?
Oh, sorry. I cut her off. That was weird. It just automatically rolled into it. Oh.
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but... Can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie's?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The two victims could have been killed by two separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We've got to figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Whoa. Kokichi?
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS.
Whoa.
You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now.
Kaito.
Our only option is to face her death head on.
It's the Kaito way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Face her death?
Well, it's also the...
Himiko,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I understand what you're going through.
It's the, I'm not going to let you succumb to that. Not right now.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
And probably never, because I will harry you to make sure that you don't fall down that.
Yep.
So I'm going to help you out. Let's work together to find the truth.
Oh, Kaito.
New buddy.
Oh, buddy. I just want you to know, even though I called you out as a suspect because you were gone for a while, you're still a buddy. You're still a bro.
you're still a bro, man.
I just have to consider everybody.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not going to let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito.
I don't know who could be. I'm not saying it's Kaito. I'm saying I don't know. I don't know.
All right. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless.
It's duct tape.
And it works every time.
The curse is Death Curse.
Whoa.
I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up. All you guys are going to help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
Tenko was our friend. Going to want to know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death.
It's a good point.
It is a good point.
If they leave this trial without knowing the culprit, they're going to doubt each other forever.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to figure out both.
Yeah.
Even though one is to survive, the other is to
survive in the future.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%.
Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Well, but before we continue,
Yes.
do we want to start talking about Tenko's case next time?
I think that's a great place to stop.
Yeah,
'cause-
I do too. It seems like we're shifting gears.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna start looking at Tenko's case. We definitely have not figured out Angie's case
No,
yet.
but both matter.
Yeah.
So tackling both of them is a good idea.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, I think there is potentially some connectivity between them. I mean, obviously there are because they both died in the middle of the they both died. Like they're still connected. Like even if it is a different person that did it, they were still capitalizing on the situation to go kill Tenko. I don't know. There's something going on here. So next time we'll dig into Tenko's case and we'll see where that takes us.
Sounds like a plan. See you then, folks.
Bye.